up this morning, sun was shining right in my eyes. I'm from a little town, you probably just drive right on by. Yeah, I was born and raised, small town USA, where the corn grows tall and the kids go outside and play. But I heard a different drummer, I heard a different kind of call. Had to stand up tall and answer, I had to go give him my all. Except that call, Lord, for my brothers in all. Traded in my pickup truck for government laws. Yeah, I accepted that call to fight for the red, white, and blue. Left my girl standing on the pole, said, honey, I love you. Packed my bag with nothing but the pride inside my chest. Gonna go and earn that Eagle Globe and ain't gonna put myself to the test. They sent me down to Paris Island. Them children struck the scream right in my face, made me run till I thought my heart would leave that old weary place. Yeah, they took a boy and tore him right apart. Then they built him back up stronger, gave him a brand new start. They turned me into a United States Marine, forged in fire and pain, washed away the civilian dirt in the South Carolina rain. They taught me simplify, always faithful and to never quit. So we'd rather die than to give up on a fight. Yeah, simplify, baby, it's tattooed on my soul. 90 sisters, non-exteriors, never give up, never surrender. Now I'm sitting here at Camp Geiger with the humidity and the heat, taking it day by day, trying to stand on my own 2 feet. You're sitting here at Camp Geiger with the sand fleas and the flies, twiddling my thumbs and waiting, looking up at empty skies. Got this fire in my belly, got this knowledge in my head. Remember every lesson, every single word they said. Yeah, this fire's burning deep inside. I'm ready for that test. Wanna be the Marine my country needs, better than all the rest. Just waiting on my orders. Lord, I'm waiting for my chance. The Camp Geiger waiting blues, they're slow and they alone. Yeah, the Camp Geiger waiting blues, just humming this old song. Waiting to be lethal, waiting to be strong. Hoorah, just waiting all day long.
Yeah, they took a boy and tore him right apart. Then they built him back up stronger, gave him a brand new start. That's a song by Casey Ryan Summers, Camp Geiger Waiting Blues. Kind of a shout out to the U.S. Marines and men and women of the armed forces. I can't appreciate enough what the men and women of the armed forces have done for the United States. Thank you, guys. Semper Fi is the shortened form of the Latin phrase Semper Fidelis, meaning always faithful. It is the motto of the U.S. Marine Corps and symbolizes lifelong commitment to the Corps, the country, and to one another. For Marines, it represents an unbreakable bond and steadfast loyalty to fellow Marines. Thanks again. Okay, Sunday morning again, November, 1st or 2nd? What is it?
2nd.
November 2nd, did the daylight savings time, sleep in a little bit longer, an hour longer, reset the clocks this morning, reset Miss Kara. I got her up and around. Say, hey, Miss Kara.
Good morning, everybody.
She's running an hour late, or still.
I've gotten more done this morning than I've gotten done in 2 days.
Yeah. Well, I used to nickname her Kara plus 30 because when I'd tell her when we wanted to leave sometime, it's always 30 minutes late. She's done a heck of a lot better on that. She knows that punctual and like to leave on time and such as that. So she's made an effort to try to accommodate that. We got contacted all the airlines and told them we'd start being on time. So
Stop it. I've never been late for one of our trips. You're a mess.
But anyway, we got
Excuse me.
we stayed up kind of late, or real late for me, watching the Oklahoma University football play Tennessee. Is a nail biter to say the least. OU ends up winning 33-27. Boomer Sooner. The Sooners, have, in my opinion, a huge problem with penalties, and especially penalties, big plays and stuff, and some infractions that needs more discipline. With a couple of coaching, in my view, coaching errors on some of the plays they ran was kind of questionable. It ended up with a big W, which is huge. They could win out, they'd probably be in the top 12 and make college football playoffs. But Alabama's coming up, LSU's coming up, and Missouri's coming up. Hands full for the next 3 games.
They just got to quit being stupid. They've got the talent. They're just making stupid mistakes. And I agree with you. I think there's some coaching errors that are going on that they need to figure out and themselves be a little more disciplined on what they're calling. So
Mateer had a struggle in the first half, but the kind of looked like the light went on a little bit in the second half, and he was doing a lot of frog hopping, trying to pass in the first quarter half. You can't throw when you're doing the hop and dance. You need to have your feet set where you can make a good throw. Second half, he got making quicker decisions. If he decided the receivers was covered, he ran, and it opened up our run game more. It eventually opened up some passes that we was able to complete. So anyway, any win's a good win. Me and Miss Kara's got an excellent adventure coming up this coming weekend. OU's on a bye week, so we've got a local brewery here, Lazy Circles. Shout out to those owners that we're all familiar with. Some of the patrons that go there, we've gotten to be real close. On Tuesdays, we have a little get-together from about 4 to 6, and we bring charcuteries, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah, snackle boxes.
Snackle boxes, and we have a good beer or two. Get to sit down and visit with all the patrons that come, and we got like I said, got a little group of 10 to 12 that we've gotten really close to. And one of the ladies that closer to Karen and I's age, Barry and Sherry, shout out to them. Sherry's mentioned, heck, let's go camping Lake Arbuckle this weekend, Friday and Saturday. So I think we ended up probably going to be about 20
to 30 people.
30 people.
The coolest
there.
thing about this group is they range from like 23 years old to 70. There's musicians, retirees, lawyers, people that just have retired and have small businesses. It's a very eclectic, different, redundant there, but
say it's pretty cool when the younger generation, and some of these are 2 generations younger than Karen.
Oh, easily, yeah.
They're in their 20s, and Karen and I's getting on up and a little bit, quite a bit older than that. That's pretty cool. They to sit down and they like to sit down with us, and they enjoy our stories. And I think
high school principal, we've got 2 high school teachers, we've got a brewer, 2 brewers, and then we have
one's a brewer / musician. He writes his songs. He plays an instrument.
Forestry worker. The range is unbelievable, but we have so much fun. We've been talking about this. I've never been camping. I'm just putting it out there. Never. Not once.
Her idea of roughing it is
a hotel room.
is a black and white TV at a motel. That's
easy trigger. So they kept going, y'all got to go. They all went last year. It was a group of about 20 that went last year. I think we're closer to 30 this year. And we go to an area, hour and 20 minutes from our house. So it's a really beautiful area. And they kept going, you've got to go. Well, our daughter Misty, they have a travel trailer, and they camp probably at least
in the summer, probably every other week, all summer.
Yeah, and then they love doing it in the winter as well. So Bob kind of looked at me and he goes, well, let me call Misty. And so they were available. So we're going to go and stay with Misty and Eric, and then their friends that we've mentioned many, many, many times are
Glenn and
Tracy. Are going to camp. They're going to actually be in a tent, and we're going to be in the travel trailer and go down there and join this group of friends and see what happens.
We've Miss Sherry and Mariah, Miss Kara are kind of heading up the food menus for. We're going to try to have group eat outs, and everybody's going to bring, like their specialty where it's desserts.
Everybody helps out, but Barry and Jacob probably are making the biggest amount because they do. I think Jacob's going to do a huge. He and Mariah do brisket on Saturday, and we're doing soups and chili on Friday night, and everybody just pitches in.
Yeah, we're getting quite a bit of breakfast stuff is what we're doing. The sausages and bacon and
big new adventure.
And such as that. And
so next weekend will be an interesting podcast.
It'll be an interesting weekend.
So be sure and check in.
There will be some adult beverages, and there's, I think, 3 or 4 that musically inclined that can play the guitar and they can sing, so I think that'll be pretty cool. Another thing that they did last year, and we're going to kind of mix it up a little bit, is
a scavenger hunt. Easy. I'm just here for the chat, dude.
They did a treasure map, and they said it was really cool, and went and did that. And that gentleman that headed that up, he's not going to be able to be around. Shout out to Mark.
It's Misty's birthday weekend, so he's got to.
Yeah, his wife's birthday, and she didn't want to go camping because they're camping right now. Mm-hmm. So. Anyway, this year, Sherry and Miss Kara is going to do it's kind of a scavenger hunt, right?
Yeah, it's almost like a bingo card.
Yeah, it's like a bingo card.
It's got like 24 items on it you need to go identify, take a picture of, or bring back, either one. But she was like, Kara, they can't bring back a deer. So I was like, good point, Sherry.
So anyway, they're going to do that. They plan on having some prizes for the various things that we do in drawings.
Well, and Sherry and I decided we'll know who the cheater is. Because with that many people out there making that much noise, if somebody comes back and say they saw a deer, we know they're the cheater.
We're looking forward to that. And like I said, Miss Kara's never actually been camping like that. I've done it hundreds of times in my younger ages. I always enjoyed it, and I've done it, from tents to actual campers and stuff. So we'll be able to tough it out. Kara will be fine. I think she'll enjoy it, and so we're looking forward to that. Me and Kara's last couple of days has cooked up about 10 pounds of sausage and a couple of pounds of bacon and getting the goodies ready, and so it's pretty fun to look forward weekend and get
I'll
ready.
say this, Misty is so excited. She has not been camping with her dad since she was, in her teens?
It's probably in the 45 years ago, probably 40.
Yeah.
And Misty said I'd always traumatize her.
Oh, gosh, you're going to say it, aren't you?
When I wore my... I call them nutter shorts, brown nutter shorts. She said I was traumatized. I never got that out of my mind.
That's the first thing she said to me is, I haven't been camping with my dad since he wore his nutter shorts. I'm like, oh, good gosh. She goes, does he still have those? Well, if he had them, they'd go up one leg.
Yeah, they'd be probably outlawed in a couple of states. I guarantee I'd be on somebody's register somewhere, wouldn't I, if I wore them? But anyway, we're looking forward to doing that. We've gotten stuff out of the attic and kind of making the list of stuff we need, because if we don't make a list, we're lost.
We're screwed.
So anyway, that's what we're going to do. And like I said, at the beginning of this podcast, a special shout out to the men and women, the armed forces, the U.S. Marines, and we can't thank them enough for them doing what they do for us. That's why we're able to do what we do, because of our military people taking care of business when it needs to be taken care of.
Yes, sir.
But that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut this one off and catch you next week. We'll give you an update on our excellent adventure at Lake Arbuckle next weekend.
I'm afraid you better be sitting down for the next one. There's no telling what's going to happen.
Okay. You guys take care. We love you.
See ya.